Hey YouTube, what's up? It's Kyle. Um, well, this is my second video, and what I want to talk about this time is, like how and when I knew when I was trans and like what went on with it. So, alright. Well, I lived a sheltered life. Like, I didn't know a lot of the stuff that I know now when I was younger. But I did know that there was some weird stuff going on when I was like 12. I mean, I was never forced to, conform to the girl, way of life. I wasn't technically raised one, but at the same time I was. It was complicated. But when I was about 12, I realized that A, I like girls, and B, there was definitely something going on with how I felt as a person. In middle school, it was hard as hell. I was bullied for years because of my athletic ability. That in turn had the guys treating me like a guy, and puberty hit and it wasn't good. But ever since I was 12, like it's like I never felt right in my body. So I didn't know what was going on. I didn't know what trans was or even being gay until I went to college. I know that sounds horrible. That's how it was. I went to a private Catholic school for the majority of my life. They don't really teach that type of stuff. So from there, it was just uh, when I was at the private school, it was hard. It was really hard. And I went to a public school. I graduated from one, and I had never been happier. But then I went to college, and I realized that I totally was not in the right body. After going to an LGBTQ meeting, I found out what trans meant and what it was, and it was good because, taught me about who I was, and ever since then I've been out. So, but when I was, we were thinking about transferring me at the beginning of my high school career to another school. And, the schools I wanted to go to were all guy schools. So it was like, and like my parents were like, no, you can't really go there. You're a girl and it's all boys. And I'm like, why? I was so confused. But, I'm throwing the ball to my dog. But, I mean, I was like, I tried to fit in as a girl, but it didn't work. So I was like, screw it. And then I tried to fit in as a boy, and I was like, whatever. So, I mean, the majority of my high school career I wore pants. And I did date guys because I didn't know any different. So when I went to college and I realized I was like, hey, so it's not a bad thing that I like girls. So I dated a couple girls, and I came out with my first girlfriend as trans, and she totally supported me. But we don't talk now, so it doesn't really matter. Um, but I've known since I was 12 that there was something wrong with me. Now I realize it's not something that's wrong with me. I'm just in the wrong body. But so what I'm doing now is me and my family, my immediate family, my mom and dad, um, we've had the trans talk several times, and first couple times it was horrible. I mean, I ended up crying, not talking to them for days just because of the way that they reacted and the way they were. But I've always been very sensitive about myself, probably because of how uncomfortable I am with myself. But my about 2 months ago almost, we had the talk again, and It was probably one of the most peaceful talks we've ever had. And, my dad surprised me when he said that he had been doing research about it. Because the last time we talked about it, I mean, it was like he never wanted me to bring it up again. But now it's like we don't bring it up. It's like the military, don't ask, don't tell. Yep, there we go. But I did find out that they do support me, like fully support me with this, but because they know once I move out, it's my decision if I want to do this. And with them realizing that I'm not gonna lose them as a family, I'll be able to come home and stuff. That's huge. And you know, in every aspect of our relationship with my parents, we've made huge progresses. I mean, it's like massive progresses. It's like, I mean, 5 years ago, we hated each other, literally. And then when I first came out, it was just bad. I mean, I was kicked out several times. It wasn't fun. But luckily, I have all my friends that support me, and now my family supports me. So in 2 years, I get to start. Yeah, I know, for a while. But I have other reasons why I still live at home and um, why I knew my parents. So I've had some issues in the past. So, but yeah, in about 2 years I'll be graduating from college, and then I'm planning on going to law school. I don't know where. I'm looking at 3 different states and about 7 or 8 different schools. So, but they're all schools I probably can get into, so it doesn't really matter. But I plan on starting my transition this summer before I leave for law school. Get my name changing, go through therapy so I can see a doctor before I leave and get my T, which would be great. So starting law school stealth would be great. But yeah, so that's what it's been like for the past, I don't even know how long. 12 and 20, maybe 23, 11 years, I think. Yeah, 11 years. Um, there are times when when I was at school, I would hide it, try and fit in. Now I just don't care. I'm gonna be who I am when I'm at school. That's why I love college so much. You can be who you are, and you don't have all the drama you had in high school, so or less drama than you had in high school. So I just want to tell you my coming out story in a way, and about what my life has been like, and like when I realized and all that. So a little bit about my plan for the future. And well, I'm taking summer classes now, so I'm gonna try and keep this updated. But I want to focus on school and make sure get into law school so I can move away. But it doesn't really matter if I get into law school or not. I'm moving, so it doesn't matter. But all right. Well, talk, keep this update, and I'll talk to you guys later.